Have you noticed how almost every car nowadays is either gray, white, silver, or black? What happened to the mid-century style of pastel cars? Streets used to be lined with vehicles of every hue: light blue, yellow, pink, teal, orange, red. But as of 2019, over 78% of cars are either gray, white, black, or silver. BASF data states that white is the most popular color at 39%, followed by black at 16, gray at 13, and silver at 10. There's a reason for this shift away from color. But let's start by looking at why cars of the mid-20th century looked the way that they did. The end of World War II saw a boom in consumption and style, and automobiles were at the forefront of this. Car producers studied the tastes of consumers and color trends in fashion and culture. From this, they made cars flashier, with added features like tail fins, curved windshields, and of course, bright colors. Additionally, two-toned arrangements became popular, where they painted the car's body and roof different colors. These car trends continued well into the 1960s with the emergence of muscle cars. But then it came to a quick halt during the fuel shortage of the 1970s. Car owners shifted priority to fuel efficiency, and car color became less important. Since then, there's been a steady rise in grayscale cars. As I mentioned earlier, about 3/4 of all cars are now either silver, black, gray, or white. So what are the reasons for this loss of color? I'm going to review some of the top theories that people have shared. One theory is that it reflects the cultural relationship that we have with technology. Partly thanks to Apple, the colors silver, gray, white, and black are now associated with technology and modernity. Think about the silver cases of MacBooks and the black and silver of phones. These colors and styles have become attached to the idea of luxury and wealth. Another theory revolves around resale value. When a person's buying a car, they're thinking about what is going to be the resale value years down the road. Buying a black, white, or gray car is playing it safe. But the biggest theory that I've seen is that cars becoming more monochrome is actually a symptom of a larger cultural phenomenon, that the world is simply becoming less colorful. Similar to cars, the number one priority for homeowners right now is resale value. Neutrals are a great investment, and we're seeing so many spaces right now being painted with the famous agreeable gray or accessible beige. But this is done at the expense of colors and meaningful personal touches to properties. That's just one of many examples of this phenomenon of declining color in everyday life. There are a lot of great articles online that further dive into this idea that the world is becoming less colorful. So if you're interested in learning more about this, I definitely recommend giving it a little Google search. But anyway, going back to cars, I think it's almost a catch-22 situation. If almost all color options at dealerships are white, gray, black, silver, then that's what's accessible to consumers and that's what they're going to buy. But then that reinforces the idea that these car colors sell the best. So those are the main colors that they keep restocking. I do think that there is potential for colorful cars to one day have a resurgence on a mass level, but that would require a major shift in economic, cultural, and social circumstances for that to happen. So, unfortunately, I really don't see colorful pastel cars having a comeback anytime in the near future.